Hello, Homestead. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for a moment of silence.
Hello, Homestead. It's Friday, March 17th, and time for another episode of HHS In Depth. I'm Gabe Smith.
And I'm Reagan Jones. On today's show, we mourn the loss of senior Aaron Stone, who passed away last weekend after a courageous fight with cancer.
Reporter Ali Qureshi profiles SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions, and what those in the club are up to this year.
You'll learn about one of Homestead's newest clubs, Young Progressives, and a story by Michaela Godfrey.
Students involved in the Homestead radio and TV programs at Homestead earned some big honors earlier this week at the annual competition in Indianapolis.
We'll have stories over next week's Dance Marathon, a message regarding how to get submissions into this year's yearbook, and Garrett Willis is in with the weekend weather forecast.
We'll have all those stories and more, so stay tuned for today's episode of HHS In Depth.
Last weekend, senior Aaron Stone lost his battle with cancer. We begin today's show with a story about Aaron's impact on a few of his closest friends here at Homestead.
Last Sunday, senior Aaron Stone passed away after a long and courageous battle with a rare form of cancer called rhabdomyosarcoma that he was diagnosed with in July of 2015. Four of Aaron's closest friends here at Homestead came together and reminisced of the times they first met Aaron.
I met Aaron 14 years ago as we were going into preschool. We were in the same preschool class, and I don't know, this first day we saw each other, and I guess we just became best friends since then.
I first met Aaron in, I think it was first grade or second grade. We had some common friends, and we had both ended up at the same sleepover, and we hit it off immediately.
We had met in middle school. We just kind of started hanging out through classes and stuff, and then we started playing music together.
Aaron and his friends had grown very close throughout the years, making it very hard to define any one favorite memory with him.
Favorite memory would probably just be playing baseball with him all through, our childhood up until high school, and just every summer we would all be together playing baseball, and it was just something that brought us all together.
There's so many good memories there, and he's such a good guy to be around, such a great sense of humor. But I think probably my favorite memories of him are from when we would go on spring break, with our group of friends and just chilling, relaxing with him, and talking to him so much over a week. And I think that's probably what I'm going to remember the most.
I guess one of my favorite memories with him was 8th grade year. We went down to Orange Beach for spring break, and it was just me, Carson, Aaron, and Matt. And literally for just a week straight, I just hung out with each other and did stupid stuff.
A really just good memory is when he was in the Chicago hospital with a C. diff infection. We drove up to see him, and he had no idea that I was coming there. And he was just really surprised when I showed up and was just so happy, even though it was in the middle of such an unfortunate situation. It was just nice that he could be happy throughout anything that happened to him.
Aaron may no longer be with us, but his friends here at Homestead all hope that he will be remembered for the great person he was.
I think what I want everyone to remember is how truly, how much of a genius he was. No matter what it was, he just knew something about it, whether it was music or art and history. He just knew something about everything. He was just so quick with wit.
I want people to remember Aaron because he was a fighter, somebody who wouldn't give up no matter what, whatever kind of trouble he was getting in. He always just said, just make me better and get me home. That's all he wanted to do. So that's what I'm most proud of him for.
I think probably his sense of humor. He's the funniest guy I've ever met. His timing and his delivery of all of his jokes, I've never met anybody who could even come close to him. And I think that should definitely be what he should be remembered for. He was brilliant when it came to comedy.
Aaron's parents have asked all students and faculty to go out to tonight's celebration of life for Aaron, which will be held at Sweetwater this evening from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. In lieu of flower donations, his parents are asking for all money to be donated to the Little Wish Foundation. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Gabe Smith.
The Improv Club will be having a second semester call-up meeting on Tuesday, March 21st in room 905 in the Freshman Academy from 2:45 to 3:30. Stop by to learn about improv and other acting methods to see if you're interested in joining the club.
Are you taking the SAT or ACT soon and want to increase your score? The SAT-ACT prep class will begin a new session on Tuesday, March 21st for math and Wednesday, March 22nd for verbal. Classes run for 6 weeks from 5:30 to 7:30 in the evening. Sign up for one or both sessions. You will receive the College Board SAT book with your registration. Sign-up forms can be found in Student Services or with Mr. Staley in room 517.
Audio aficionados will again be listening to the highly acclaimed album from De La Soul due to high demand. Go join them at 2:45 in the radio room Monday.
Students who will be taking any IPFW dual credit classes at Homestead next year. There is a mandatory enrollment meeting at 7 a.m. Monday, March 27th in the cafeteria. Please enter the building through door 4. You'll need to bring a signed permission form, a charged laptop, and something to write with.
Many of you have heard the announcement at lunch encouraging you to sign up for Dance Marathon, but a lot of you are still unaware of what will be happening at the dance. Here's reporter Madison McConaughey with more information.
Dance Marathon is fast approaching, and this is your last week to sign up. Dance Marathon will have dancing and many other activities for students to participate in, including dodgeball, Zumba, and other games. Homestead's very own Jack Adams and Kamari Kendrick will be DJing the event. Here's a promotional video created by Kamari Kendrick that will show you a little bit more of what will go down at Dance Marathon.
Baby come, baby come, dip and hot. Baby come, 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 dip and
Make sure you purchase your Dance Marathon ticket at lunch for $15, and you will also receive a free Dance Marathon t-shirt. Stand for those who cannot.
Eco Club members, there's a very important Eco Club meeting on Tuesday to start preparing the rain barrel for the Earth Day celebration contest. They will also be discussing the New to You resale, so don't miss out and join them Tuesday in Mrs. Merkling's room, room 206.
Anyone who is interested in trying out for cheerleading must attend tryouts March 20th, 23rd, and 24th. You must have a physical on file to participate.
Photography Club will meet Wednesday, March 22nd after school in room 104. The next photo theme is opposites, so you can shoot 2 different photos or 1 photo representing the theme. There will be a prize again for this photo challenge, so bring your best work to the club, and it may even end up being in the Spring Arts Gallery. Snacks will be provided, and they hope to see you there.
And now, here is reporter Ali Qureshi with a look into SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions.
SAD, Students Against Destructive Decisions, is a club that is constantly impacting Homestead in a positive manner. The club focuses on planning events that bring awareness to problems such as substance abuse and drunk driving.
So SAD is basically just a group that meets after school on Wednesdays, and we talk about things that we can do to better the school, better the kids in the school, and things that are going to be fun to keep people out of trouble, and just how to make it a happier, safer environment for everybody.
The purpose of SAD is to encourage the students of Homestead to make positive decisions that will impact their life and the community around them. Our events also help to raise awareness for drunk driving and substance abuse.
The club gives students the opportunity to make a difference in the Homestead environment.
My favorite part about SAD is that I can reach out to the students of Homestead and see that their positive decisions are impacting the community around them.
My favorite part about it is the girls. They are so funny, they're so nice. I never go there without having fun. I've met the nicest people from it. Miss Olivero is just awesome, and I love it so much.
In addition to their basketball and dodgeball tournaments, SAD also hosts other smaller events.
We're probably most well known for our dodgeball and basketball tournaments, but we also do a lot of littler projects like the Prom Promise, and we're going to be doing something with organ donation soon.
The club is still open for new members who are ready to make a positive impact for Homestead.
join if you're not doing anything. Like, it's awesome, like it's fun, like we sell food at lunch and, you know, we do fun things outside of school. So yeah, if you have nothing else to do, then join it.
We are still accepting new members. We're a really open club, and we meet Wednesdays after school in Miss Alvaro's room 932, and we sometimes have ice cream, and it is great.
SAD's various annual events are constantly helping make Homestead a fun and safe place. HHS In Depth will be airing their PSA on drunk driving after the credits. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Molly Qureshi.
Students, are you freezing, dehydrated, or missing your bling? There are lots of coats, water bottles, and jewelry in the Lost and Found located at the discipline office. Please stop by to claim your missing items.
It's time for spring cleaning. Donate your items to Homestead High School's one and only Eco Club Earth Day resale, which will be in the community room on Saturday, April 22nd from 9 to 3. Your items can be donated in your first period class. Otherwise, please take your items directly to Ms. Merkling in room 206.
Young Progressives will be holding its weekly meeting in room 303 from 2:45 to 3:30 today after school. Come to the meeting to learn information about People for the Common Good, a local coalition based here in Fort Wayne. We will also be discussing shirt orders and participating in some team building activities.
And speaking of Young Progressives, here's a story on their club and what it's all about. Here's reporter Michaela Godfrey.
Homestead recently introduced a new club, Young Progressives, to the long list of after-school activities. Students expressed that joining the club has presented them with the opportunity to express their beliefs and make a change.
I chose to join because I thought that there was a lot of frustration, especially within the last election cycle, that I didn't feel like I had an outlet for. And I know a lot of students felt the same way. And I think it was just a really nice opportunity that this club would start up at Homestead, because then we could all get together and talk about it and make a difference in our community.
My generation, and kind of our generation, is the largest voting bloc currently right now. We're like 55% of the voting age, but we're the least likely to show up at the polls. So I'm just trying to change that narrative towards a more positive goal where we can get mass turnouts at the poll.
There have only been a few Young Progressive Club meetings, but they have gotten into a routine of having fun and sharing their opinions.
In a typical meeting, we first begin with like general club information and just keeping people updated on what's going on in our community and across our nation, obviously. And then towards the end, we recently just started discussing issues directly related to what we're trying to do as a country, and just keeping our collective vision, unified, defend our beliefs, and just really stand up for what we believe in.
It's a student-led club, so we talk about what students want to talk about. We talk about current events, and we talk about rights, and sometimes we talk about government, and I like the fact that it's led by us and it's for us.
Young Progressive Club is still open to new members, and current members highly recommend others to join.
So students should join Young Progressives. Obviously, if they have a liberal mindset and they like discussing political issues, it's a great place to come. It's also a really cool place just to learn about events in our community.
It's a really good investment in yourself as a member of the political process, and a really good investment in yourself as just a member of your community, because you can rant and rave all day about this political issue or other, but if you don't really take the time to educate yourself on the issues or to communicate with others and debate and really strengthen your convictions that way, there's not much to be done if you don't take that time.
If you're interested in joining Young Progressive Club, go to room 303 Friday after school. For HHS In Depth, I'm Michaela Godfrey.
Many students involved in the radio and TV program here at Homestead competed in the annual state radio and TV competition in Indianapolis earlier this week. Here's reporter Kaylee Barons with a recap of how those students did.
This past Monday, a group of advanced radio and TV students traveled to Indianapolis to attend the Indiana Association of School Broadcasters Conference and Awards ceremony. Senior Colin Davis got first in radio imaging and live radio newscast. Senior Jack Preaksey got first in radio sportscast. Senior Austin Render got first in radio play-by-play. Sophomore Corey Welkenbush got second in live radio newscast. Colin Davis got second in live air personality and radio bit or skit. The team of Austin Render, senior Gabe Smith, and juniors Matt Schreck and Garrett Willis got second in a radio sporting event broadcast. Sophomore Abigail Boylan got third in radio in depth, and the team of Colin Davis and sophomores Kira Hickbottom and Jesse Majors got third in radio drama. On the TV side, HHS In Depth got third in the school newscast category. To round out the successful day, Homestead won the Radio School of the Year, a first in school history. I got the chance to talk to seniors Colin Davis and Austin Render about their accomplishments.
Never really in the last 3 years that I've done IASB, I I never got like a first place or anything at IASB because it's like the most competitive radio competition that we have. And so I never really thought I would. And I especially didn't think we'd win Radio School of the Year because we got whooped the past 3 years. We just never thought we could do it. And then this year getting Radio School of the Year was something we never thought would happen. It was like a miracle for us, and especially since I've been doing this for 4 years and this is the first time it's happened. And it's my last year, and so I thought it was like a really awesome way to be able to leave the radio program finally getting School of the Year.
It's been a lot of hard work. I think when I got third freshman year, I figured things would just go up from there, and then not placing the next 2 years was kind of strange and obviously made me work harder. So first place is nice. I mean, I'm not going to get all worked up about trophies and awards, but it is nice to be recognized for the hard work I've put in.
Congratulations to all Spartan radio and TV students who competed at IASB. For HHS In Depth, I'm Kaylee Behrens.
And now here's a special announcement about a current fundraiser taking place at Homestead, the Diaper Drive. Here's Senior Caroline Landrigan.
The National Honor Society is sponsoring a diaper drive. These diapers will be going to the Women's Care Center. The Women's Care Center is known for taking care of families and primarily women that don't have the means to take care of their new babies. So this means giving them diapers and clothing and all other types of food to help with their newborns. We would like to collect about $10,000 in order to donate to them. Because the Women's Care Center doesn't receive any payments from these women, we're hoping to give them enough diapers to support the women that are coming in, at least for a few months. This means that we're collecting all diapers, any size. These can be preemies, anything up to the biggest size that they have. All of these women need whatever they can get, and so the Women's Care Center is happy to give that to them, but they do need all of the diapers that they can get. We're hoping to collect these in the 5th periods each day, and the 5th period with the most diapers per capita will receive a pizza party at the end of the time. We're going to be extending this time period a week, so we'll go until the 22nd of March, and then the pizza party will be on Friday the 24th.
And now here's an important announcement from the Yearbook Editor-in-Chief, Kelly Asiala.
Hey Homestead, it's your local yearbook editor, Kelly. Our staff is desperately in need of your senior quotes. There are 3 quote requirements. Your quote needs to be approximately the size of a tweet, 140 to 150 characters. The second requirement is that if you are quoting an outside source, please cite your source. And third, please no profanities, and the phrase "Carol is a girl's name" is not allowed. In addition, please tell your parents to check the monthly newsletter for information on purchasing senior tributes. And last but not least, you can order a yearbook at yearbookforever.com for $50. If you have any questions, please email them to me, kelly.asiala@students.sacs.k12.in.us. And please email your quotes and other questions, if you don't know how to spell my last name, to homesteadretrospect@gmail.com. Thank you.
And now it's time for this weekend's weather forecast with HHS In Depth weatherman Garrett Willis.
Hello Homestead, I'm Garrett Willis and it's time for your weekend weather forecast. And may I say in advance that winter is like my jokes. Just when you think it's gone, it's back and worse than ever. I do not have control over this terrible weather we had and will have this weekend, so I do send out my condolences to all of you. Today is going to continue this terrible weather as we will be experiencing rain and freezing rain throughout the day as we will reach a high of 40 and a low of 34. We must have done something terribly wrong as light snow showers will be back on Saturday with a high of 38 and a low of 27. The skies will finally clear up on Sunday as the sun will come out and warm us up to a high of 46 and a low of 28. That was your weekend weather forecast. I'm Garrett Willis. Have a great weekend, Homestead.
Well, that wraps up this edition of HHS In Depth. I'm Gabe Smith.
And I'm Reagan Jones. Thank you for watching today.
And now here are this week's Pictures of the Week. Congratulations to senior Sarah Pinkley and freshman Kaylee Macione for having theirs selected today.
To have your photo in the running for Picture of the Week, just email us a high-resolution photo in landscape mode with your name and grade level to hhsindepth@gmail.com.
Today, we leave you with a PSA created by SAD.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.